swim, cup the head, make sure it's deep. But I'm not here where I can swing this right hand onto my bicep and get posture and come up. So I make sure when I swing, it's deep. Secondly is I kind of sit up a little bit and I drive my arm through and I get hold of my bicep. So my right hand's got hold of my left bicep. The first part I'm going to do is I'm going to start to walk my hips away. Sounds kind of weird. So I start to walk my hips away this way from here and I keep the squeeze on. So my partner generally has to react to this. He's got a couple ways, can drive forward, drive backwards, cut the hands together, whatever he wants to. If he turns his hand down, which is one of the most common action reactions. So what he's done is relieve the arm bar by turning the palm down towards my bottom. I swing my hands, come over the top, and I start to hook. Okay. Now what I'm going to do from here is instead of going for the omoplata, right, because the omoplata in this one's quite hard to pitch, I'm going to kick and I'm going to go belly down. So I'm going to hold here, kick, go belly down. So I had to release the arm because it's quite tight the whole way. There's the arm bar basically comes on the entire way that I'm doing. What I found when people start doing the omoplata, this omoplata is pretty easy to do. Or once I go belly down arm bar off, it's really like, even if it rolls, I still end up in the arm bar position. So let's have a look at it again. When you do this, you've got to be really careful because the arm bar comes on really fast. Yeah. So as you rescue his hand, I swing my hand, I keep the distance. I don't want him to bring his head in. Does that make sense? So I've got this frame. What I start is I walk, and I bring my foot over, and I like to just bring it so its toes facing towards his face. What I do from is I secure the arm. So my bottom arm comes over my hip, my bottom arm comes over my hip. Don't bring your top hand over, my bottom hand. What I'm doing is I'm going to slowly kick. So watch this up. As I kick, it gets caught here. So this is basically your arm bar for now. But because I've got my arm here, if he rescues the arm, I catch it, continue my roll, and the arm bar's not pretty deep. So for me, this is a 5 meter way of doing the attack than doing the omoplata. A lot of times with the omoplata, people roll out the omoplata, end up in that rolling transition. This one here basically comes on pretty far. Makes it hard, mate. So, start off with, once again, inside the full guard, you do it right. So, full guard, that's what comes inside the circuit, sit in hand position. So, I break my partner down, swing from here, cut the head, here, cut my arm. So, what I want to do from here is I kind of kick the body and I move out a little bit so I'm off the side, but keep the knee squeeze. He rescues. Right. So, what I want to do from here is my hand, instead of putting the head towards me, I want distance. My hand circles over, I'll push the head and I'll bring my foot down. What this does, this enables me to drive. And this hand here now goes to my left hand goes to my right thigh. Use this hand to drive, just go along and go really slow in. I drive my hand high, I start to turn belly down. So the arm bar is pretty much coming on from here. Okay. So he's going to bring his arm on the inside from here, but I've still got hold of it, right? So as I go here, I just continue to my roll and I'll turn. So you have to, otherwise the arm bar comes on. So when I start this, I don't get to complete it all because everyone taps off the arm bar. It's on pretty fast. Let's go Jared one more time. Long arms, so they're slightly different. So I'm going to use it with Jared. So, shortcut the system, pull in here, rescues. So what I'm doing is, this one this comes on the ground, and now we need to kick off the ground, and my left hand here comes over. But I'm not here where his elbow's free. I keep it here. Okay, so now I put my hand onto the ground, and I simply start to extend. It pops out, but that's where I want it to be anyway. I roll. So you keep this here, so if my partner tries to sit up, I keep this really heavy on the shoulder. Right. And if it's really strong, I just double my feet up from here. So I try to sit up. Yes, babe?
What did you have to do different because his arm was longer?
Because his arm's longer, I get better control on the elbow. With the arm shorter, like because his arm's longer, I can get here. And the arm shorter, I lose that little bit of control on the elbow. So on the longer arms, I've got a little bit more play time. I can kind of relax a little bit on my grip. On the shorter arms, I can't. Does everyone understand what I'm? Okay, so let's just have a quick look at that structure here. So what I mean by that is I'm going to shortcut the system. So I've gone omoplata from here. So see where his elbow is right up against my chest. So I've got this huge play time. I can kind of get all this area to play with, which means that when I kick, I can now cut. And that's kind of, it's very hard for him to get out. So I know that's going to roll it out. So as he rolls it out, I've already got the arm bar. If I go Conrad, please. Thank you, Joe. Not saying he's got short arms, but so if I get my control again, I'm just going to shortcut the system. So I get control. This one here is if I grab where I grab with Jared, see the elbow's already out of the equation. So what I'm saying to you guys is, when I first do this move, the small details is I've caught it from here. I've got to keep this in position now. So when I'm swinging, like what I simply do is they push and they push the elbow out. Yeah, right. So what I want to do is once I'm here is but I'm still squeezing. So it's still super tight, you can't get out. So everything's squeezed together. I go push and I'm here and it's still tight.
Are you locking the arm
on my knees squeezing to me. So now it's my hand that allows it to roll. What I'm saying to you is this puts me in a position that even if he tries to sit up, it's really hard for him to sit up. 1, 2, 3.